So, Casey, what kind of car do you have again?
62 Falcon.
A 62 Falcon. A really old damn car.
Yeah, really old, I know.
How much do you think it would be worth?
If it was restored?
Yeah.
I don't know. Would that depend on like auction or just resale?
Just like a resale.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 8-9 grand at the most.
Yeah,
that's not a lucky day though if someone wants it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, the gas for it and everything. People are looking for the gas, the high top gas.
Most old cars don't get good gas.
No.
That's
but they're coming out with the cars that are like 40 miles per gallon.
There's some cars that get like 100, but that's gonna be like another couple of years.
That's gonna be.
And by then, I don't know what's going to happen because everything could change.
Well, I was on Facebook the other day and it said, "Would you wish you had this car?" And it was a BMW.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini's made it.
I don't even know anything about new cars.
Well, anyway, no, it was a BMW that had no tires and it was going through the snow. It was like kind of hovering. And like it was just running off, but nothing electronics. I don't know if it was just Photoshop or what, but I mean,
yeah.
Oh, them kind of cars.
Yeah, you see,
they don't run off gas no more. They run off electricity. They're starting to get it where they plug in your car in your garage.
Yeah, but now they're saying electricity is just as expensive as gas.
Oh, I know.
So you can't actually win no matter what. You're gonna spend $20,000 more for an electric car that just you spend more money actually.
Yeah.
I think you're getting ripped off.
I mean, you're also paying the power bill. It doesn't tell you how much the power bill is going to be, but, I mean, and you don't pay for gas.
Oh, I doubt.
Oh, and there goes another job, is the gas stations. Pretty soon they're not going to have gas stations out there.
I think it's funny.
It's just going to be like a corner store.
It's 20 years we're going to like a World War III, and the world's going to be completely stripped of resources, and there's going to be no jobs.
Well, you know how everybody's saying the end of the world's coming on the end of this year?
Yeah, I'm sure it was like last year.
Yeah, I bet people have been saying that. You never know. It might happen. Might not. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think it will happen.
Because,
I mean, a whole bunch of people are saying, all these religious people, oh, God never predicted when the world's going to end. It's just going to end. It's when He approaches, when He comes, He faces everybody.
But you know, they wrote the Bible back when they didn't know anything back then. And they didn't know anything about planets.
Yeah, they didn't know what was going to happen.
They didn't know anything.
But, I mean, cars nowadays, they're just getting more and more cheaper.
Those commercials are...
There are a lot of, like... What did they have in the bumpers? Like styrofoam?
Oh, plastic? I call it
styrofoam. I was driving behind this vehicle yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, but the other day. And, like, a part of the fiberglass off his car was missing. And I was like, what is that underneath? And I'm like, that's styrofoam. What the hell is styrofoam going to do?
Plastic piece of crap?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's how cars get totaled, is because they don't build them good enough. But you see all these old cars where they are just made out of nothing but metal. And then they hit a shitty new car. And then it's like
a little box.
Yeah, it's just all squishy.
But then they tell you the bullshit of, oh, it's made to be destroyed so you live. Yeah, but you know, another thing is how people drive. You can't fix stupid.
Yeah.
You can't be safe no matter what you drive. You're still idiots. The safer cars get, the more stupid people get in driving them, so you really don't win.
And them old people are usually old people that are actually experienced in driving them cars.
Those new ones.
I mean, how many crashes do you hear of like an old Chevy getting in a wreck?
Really? Yeah.
Really old Chevy.
Like
pretty damn rare because you know how to drive them.
That's why you have all these old people who are driving, all these older elderly people who are driving these new cars like bats out of hell because they think, oh my god, I'm safe. I can drive this car like it was my '68 Camaro back in the old days. Like a muscle car.
People think they are invincible when they get on the road just because each area in the vehicle has airbags.
I know.
I mean, there are still people getting killed in cars after that. Airbags snapping their neck, seatbelts chopping their heads off.
Yeah, because the safer it gets, the more stupid people drive it, and then they test the limits.
Exactly, and we're getting younger and younger drivers driving this shit too. I mean, I'm 21 now. Well, almost 21.
I see a lot of 15 to 16, 18-year-olds in that range driving pretty damn nice cars mommy and daddy gave them.
And I've been driving a Chevy truck out there.
I'm driving an old car.
Yeah, I've been driving a Chevy truck out there, and I've not got one ticket. And I've been driving since I was 18, and I don't sit there again, text and drive like the last video that you see before this one. It's just ridiculous how new cars are able to have technology on their dashboard. Like GPS is fine, but they also have Facebook on there, TVs and DVDs. I mean, I don't remember what car it was, but they have Facebook on there. And now I'm all sitting there, they're all pressing the buttons. I'm like, that's as bad as texting.
I thought cars were originally made to get from one place to the other with a little bit of accommodations. Now it's like a fucking machine.
I know. And people are turning new cars so computerized and so comfortable where your seats warm up. And you're so warm in the vehicle and you're all falling asleep.
And your cute little tushy's all warm.
But these old cars, they only have like a simple stereo and maybe a heater, maybe not.
Hey, my car has... My car has like 6 buttons, little knobs. New car has what, like 600 knobs?
A button is on top of a button to turn on a button.
You have to push that button to get 50 buttons. Push that button, then you gotta guess the other button.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a game show.
And there's like a whole bunch of touchscreen shit on that, I don't know. What the hell? People are just starting to fall asleep in cars, and that's how they get in wrecks and
the problem is, back then, cars were made, like, industrial environment, you have to check them. Now everything's like, they make it like you don't have to do anything to even take care of your car. No one takes care of their car anymore. No. Because everything's done for them. It's already handed to them.
And it's so more expensive to buy parts for it. And it's so much harder to fix a vehicle because it's like all technology.
It's like freaking lasers.
You have to get a fucking brain scientist to get over here and fix my goddamn car.
You have to get 80-year-old Buzz Aldrin over from the Apollo space rocket to fix those lasers. No offense,
But I mean, the old cars. My dad always works on old cars. He always has.
68 Firebird.
Yeah, 68 Pontiac Firebird. I can't believe you remember.
My uncle has one too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Hardtop, I think.
He worked on that goddamn thing since he was a little kid. He picks it up. I helped him fix it up. Changes like the color of his engine and everything.
He knows how to change
it's a wonderful baby blue. A baby blue engine.
Really?
And didn't you see it?
I never saw his engine. He didn't have the hood up the time I saw it.
Okay, well next time you come over, you can see the engine. It's really awesome.
Oh,
But I mean, he has a really old car. It sounds really great. Now, instead of a it's more and it's just like, okay, Chinese pricks. No offense, but I mean,
well, actually.
You get these Chinese rice cars like
imported foreign cars.
I know, and they're like speeding down the. I know they have the turbo in the vehicles.
Not that fast.
They're not really that fast.
It's a muffler.
Yeah, but it just gives reasons why people race on roads nowadays. Is because they have turbo in that shit.
And low dioxide. Excuse me.
Yeah. I mean, they always say, don't race, but they sure put turbo in their cars.
Well, that's another reason, too. If we should have speed limits, why do we need cars with 500 to 800 horsepower? What are you going to use that horsepower for?
People put stuff on their new cars to make them look all richy, fancy, and everything, and more expensive.
And they're really not.
But they're really not. And, people are adding big, huge bases on the back of their vehicle to rattle cars next to them while they're driving. It's really, really annoying.
It's ignorant.
I know. You roll up your window, you're still feeling the vibration from the other car next to you.
That's called, I have a small dick, so I have to impress you with my car.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's as basic as I can say it.
They have to get something really fancy to completely sidetrack to the fact that they have small penises. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's just like, I don't know. It's just retarded how the new generation.
What's funny is, I bet you half these kids are driving Mama and Dad's car. Mama and Dad's car. Probably don't know how to change the tire if the tire went out because they're so used to thinking the car's invincible and nothing will go wrong.
Yeah.
When in reality, more things can go wrong on a freaking bad day than a car, but
Well, yeah.
Anything can happen.
I mean, seriously, like the new generation, again, there's so many young drivers out there, and it's just, they're getting really immature, they're speeding around corners, they're going through subdivisions like 100 miles per hour it seems like, but realistically it's about 40 miles per hour, and it's just really, really nonsense. I mean, are you cool because you can go fast?
They go around corners, it says 25, they take it like 400 like they're at Talladega.
What the fuck?
Talladega.
I know, and then when you're crossing the street, people have to slam on their brakes because they see it at the last minute. Even if you're holding a goddamn flag up. I mean, there's people always hold the flag down there, the legs and stuff. You're like, you can't see that motherfucker. You can't see an orange flag or anything. Short people, you can't see nothing. If you're in a tall truck, you're gonna hit that guy.
That's why I really am against Durashit trucks. They're like jacked up like 50 feet in the air. How the hell? And then people on the internet argue, "Oh, I'm hauling stuff." Well, do you take a ladder and a forklift to haul your?
Well, no. Most people, what they do with them big tires though and jacked up is they go mudding.
Oh God.
They go mudding. They go out in the country wise and they go mudding.
That's the new redneck sport.
It is a redneck.
It is.
It is. I mean, I actually went mudding a couple of times. It was kind of fun. Not in that truck though. Just
well, that's not a jacked up truck though.
I mean, you can still go mudding in it before driving.
Oh yeah, any truck can do that.
Yeah, but I just think that it would just waste gas in the truck because as is, I mean, I don't have that much money to put gas in the truck. I have to spend like $70.
Well, gas is going to be like $5 next year. Supposedly.
I heard it went down 10 cents today.
Yeah, but they do that to make you spend more. That way, when it goes back up, you're like, oh shit. Well, I gotta keep putting some more money in the gas tank.
Oh yeah.
They do that with food too. Food's gonna go up next year. It's going down lately. I've seen meat go down. It's gonna go back up next year. They're trying to fool people into thinking that maybe we're just wrong about that.
I don't know.
I say bullshit.
They sit there and they bring in Obama again. And then they lower the gas prices. They make everything look good at first. And then when you're not at least expecting it, he will fuck you right in the ass. Every single time, just like when he was president last year.
I woke up and hit my head on my door. Oh, that's Obama's fault.
No, Obama will fuck you in the ass. I mean, seriously.
I know.
I mean, I'm not into the political stuff, but
most people aren't.
No.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. Again, with the new cars, with the new technology, people are sitting there using that shit more. I mean, it's some of the new technology is making people lazy.
Yeah, so it's okay.
I mean,
more of it's bad.
They're starting to get the trunk of the cars going down by itself.
That's the new Ford Escape.
Yeah, you just kick this lever and it just.
So does that mean like if a robber? Yeah, it just means a robber can come up to you, push you, and get your car and take off. Well, that's easy.
Well, the door's going down so damn slow that you could just jump out of the goddamn thing.
I know.
Where I mean, like in the
you can actually
do it manually. Go.
Not to interrupt you. I was thinking it goes like. By the time that I could put it down, get my keys out, unlock it, put it back in, and have it done already. Faster, twice as fast.
I know, you can just go, instead of watching it go.
And then it just takes more battery power.
I know, it wastes the battery and shit like that. I mean, when you're driving your car, it's charging the battery and everything, but when your car's off and you're using that battery and playing the stereo, or you're just doing something that has to do electronically, of course you're just going to ruin your battery and it's just going to die without... I don't know. Man, so much, then you're going to get all upset because you left your keys in the car.
There's so much technology in cars nowadays. Huh? Those brain cancer killing cells are like flying through us right now. I mean, literally, all that technology. Like,
I mean, let's see, I'm trying to think of the brand new car that they have out that has like.
What brand is it?
Where you start the car by pressing a button.
Outside. I think that's. I don't know if that's Ford or Chevy did that. I don't know who.
I don't remember.
It's probably some foreign import of some unknown sort, but.
Oh, I know, but you see the commercial.
I know it is.
Inside and you start your car.
And someone could just go in there and take it while you're not looking.
I mean, how's that?
You see, when you fix technology so people get stuff done easier, the baddies, the big fat bad guy, burglar guys, whatever, are gonna figure a way to get past this shit and make it easier for them.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's one good thing about that. If you start your car and there's somebody, you have to insert your key to go anywhere.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I mean, once you start your car in the house, you can't go nowhere without your keys.
I know it.
But, I mean, at least they have... Did you know they have an app on your iPod where if you lost your keys...
Really? It rings them?
It not rings them. It will show. It will show like the satellite come down, but it will show you which room it is in.
Oh, it's wow.
It's pretty weird.
How do you forget where your keys are?
I know. I don't know. People lose their keys all the time. People lose everything.
People are too busy.
I mean, people will put their keys in the purses and they're looking all over the goddamn house until they sit there and get a piece of gum out of their purse. oh, I found my keys. I've been looking for this all probably about 3 or 4 hours now.
3 hours.
Why are people forgetting a whole bunch of stuff nowadays?
I don't know. Why are they?
Seems like the more...
Seems like since technology happened, people's brains got smaller.
I know. It's fucking frying their brain.
I know.
I mean... I don't know. I mean, I'm guilty of playing games. I'm guilty of texting. I'm guilty of all that. But I mean, like, there's people sitting there watching football all the time.
I know. I'm like that too.
I mean, there's people out there that don't have jobs, that are unemployed, and don't even try to find a job, and they're just watching TV all day.
Or they're in Walmart walking around all day.
Well, we did that.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that one guy. Oh no, God, he was really tall and he had a white hat on. And he was always there when we were there.
Oh, I just saw him.
Worker.
I just saw him a couple days ago. He was in there, but he had a Raiders thing on with a hat, so he changed his outfit.
He changed his
outfit? I don't know if
outfit?
he's homeless and he lives there. My mom's like, oh, maybe he's security. Yeah, but why the hell would a security guy be there all the time?
I don't know.
Like, what? They have cameras. That is their security.
I mean, no, there's people still always
what?
Stealing shit there.
Oh, I know.
Walmart. I mean, like, they even steal shit at my store. They all open up the wrapper and
sneak shit in.
Sneak their shit in there, or they'll go and take these $100 pair of boots, these Harley Davidsons, and go to the bathroom, put them on, and leave their other shoes behind, and they try to take off with them. But no, we're watching people like this, and we actually caught that guy.
Yeah, I remember you told me.
And like, there's another guy that came in with no shoes on. He's like, "Excuse me, sir, why don't you have shoes on?" He's like, "Well, I left them in the car." Can you walk out there and go get your shoes? We can't give any service to whoever doesn't have their shoes on. So he goes out. He's all fucking pissed. He just decided to leave. Yeah. I mean, wow. People like that are stupid.
I've seen barefoot people in Walmart, little kids.
I know.
Good parents.
They just. I know you got fungus off on your feet from Walmart.
Well, it's just disgusting to look at anyway. Besides the illness part of it.
I know. It's just gross. You know how many people step in shit and walk in Walmart, and there's little kids. Was that there was scratches on their bottom of their feet?
See, that's the problem with phones too. Is you touch your phone, mommy touches her baby in the mouth, and then she touches the food item, and then I go there and I touch that because I'm buying it.
I know.
It spread more disease that way. Your hands being all over.
Every time I go to Walmart, I see my mom always get like this hand cleaner stuff and wipe it on the handle.
Oh, my mom does it all the time too.
Oh yeah.
I don't ever get sick.
It's a good idea. I mean, I take vitamin C pills, 3 pills each day, just so I won't get sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I recently stopped my habit of biting my nails, but I have a tendency of clicking them on my fingers, and my parents just get all sorts of pissed off. But I mean,
back to cars again.
Back to cars. I mean, we're leading into like different shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, with these new cars, they're just completely useless, and we just need to keep it simple from going one place to another. And we need to stop with like these seat warmers or massagers on the backs.
You stop with cars that are freaking like
just so relaxing you can fall asleep while driving. That's how many wrecks happen right there. You get these old cars that are sitting there, rock is just their seat as hard as a rock, and they're so uncomfortable. People get to their destination a lot more faster.
Yeah.
I mean,
mine's pretty comfortable. I got bench seat in mine.
Well, yeah, yours is.
I could fit 6 people in there.
But I mean, does yours have a seat warmer? Does yours have a massage?
That didn't exist back then.
No.
None of that existed.
Because people back then were
that didn't exist until maybe
our generation.
If I existed in the 90s when they started coming with that. 90s maybe.
I mean, it's just getting to the point where it's just generation is looking bad.
I know.
I mean, our younger ones going to junior high and high school.
And they got phones and...
phones and shit like that. I feel bad to see how the world's gonna look like later on.
The next generation's gonna be even worse.
Oh, I know. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. And
it falls apart.
So irrespectful kids nowadays. It's not even funny.
I know.
I mean, after I turned 18, I started buying my own stuff, and there are still kids out there. Getting everything out of their parents.
Well, it's pretty embarrassing when you see 15-year-olds with brand new $20,000 cars.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. I doubt it's theirs. I think mommy and daddy are loaning it to them.
I know, and they sit there and brag about, "Oh, you want to come look at my car, lady?" Oh yeah, let's go look at your car.
Look at Mama's Daddy's car.
My parents bought this for my birthday. Oh, you didn't buy this with your own money?
Oh, you didn't earn that.
You didn't earn it? Your parents are paying for this?
Oh, I'm sorry. You suck.
Oh, well.
Oh, there's money.
I mean, I kind of want to thank your parents for that, not you.
If you're watching the video, YouTube fans, everyone on YouTube is bragging about their car. You'll see some just type in my car. You have like 1,000 million people on there with bragging rights.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't have one on there with bragging rights.
I mean, whenever I get a chance to get on YouTube once in a while just to see some videos, I just look it up for comedy shit like that.
I feel sorry for the person that their life must be miserable.
I know.
I know, that's typical of human beings.
And there's also them, like, think that they're know-it-all and they're stuck up and they think they're better than everybody.
Grammar Nazis. You didn't spell the word there right.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god, please.
You put the wrong kind of there.
Please, have mercy.
Please.
Don't chop my head off in the guillotine.
All I gotta say is that I'm sorry for the next generation after us for what's gonna go on for the future. But you guys have a good night and bye.
Bye.